Hi, hello, and welcome to
The Zodiac Academy, Ruthless Boys Edition, Vicious Fae, Part 1.
Nailed it.
Try to, nailed it.
We will dive right in.
Okay, great.
Chapter 1 picks up immediately where book 2 left off. We are in an Elise POV chapter, and we are post-bar fight, bar club, the club.
Yeah.
The strip club fight in the alleyway. We are dragging our leg, barely making it.
It's not. We're not in a good way.
Things are not good. Dante and Elise, they get back in discard. They make it back to campus, back to their room. And Gabriel shows up and finds a very, very, very fucked up Elise and Dante. Dante is bleeding. Elise is not doing well. We got the shit beat out of us. Yeah. And quite literally barely made it out alive.
Gabriel's not happy.
So naturally, Gabriel is upset. And of course, what do? They fight, Gabriel and Dante, because the boys literally cannot stop fighting.
Like, we're on death's doorstep, but
we are on death's fucking door, and yet we are still fighting.
Yeah.
Okay. Dante is feeling very guilty over the fight about getting Elise involved. I do think he feels very bad. This was not part of his plan. This was not his intention. He got bested.
Yeah.
And he is feeling mad guilty. So Elise is like, listen, are you going to let me bleed out here or what? So she powers up, tops off on Gabriel. She heals Dante. Sashay, you don't fucking stay. She heads for the showers.
Yeah.
And that is pretty much how we start with chapter 1. Back to square one, which is everyone fighting.
Correct.
No fucking, all
dick measuring
fighting.
contest.
It just continues on. And I'm here to tell you, it continues on in almost every chapter. So buckle up. Okay? All right. Chapter 2. We are at a Gabriel POV chapter. Thank God.
Oh, your boy.
My boy.
I'm rolling my eyes so hard.
My absolute boy. I gotta be honest with you. I do think that like Dante is number 1 for me. I think he's shifted into number 1 status, and Gabriel has been bumped to number 2. Ryder, Leon.
Ryder, Leo are my top 2.
I do love Leo.
I love Leo. He's a lover boy.
I really do too. I actually like these. Anyway, let's not go down this road again.
I like it. I'd like to hear you say that.
Okay. Chapter 2, Gabriel. After Elise is cleaned up, she's back from her shower. Gabriel asks her to go up to the rooftop so that they can have a little debrief on what he found in the Kipling's cache. Now, remember, he broke into the cache into Dante's portion of said cache.
Right.
The Oscuras. And he steals some very important info, the flash drive, on Elise's behalf.
Yes.
We caught up?
Correct.
Okay, great.
Yeah. The blackmail files. So he wants to catch Elise up on what he found. He shows her the video. He nuts up and shows her the video clip that he has on on Gareth, which is Gareth beating the shit out of some kid in the bathroom with Dante and Leo. Correct. Leo seemingly pulling him off of this kid.
That's right. So she finally is up to speed that Leo, Dante, and Gareth were friends.
Yeah.
Before Gareth's death. Gasp. We, the readers, have been knowing this.
Right.
This is now, she finally has confirmation that, like, he had friends. He was not a total fucking loser loner. He was nice. He was likable. He was good looking. He had friends. Why are we shocked? Also, isn't it weird that his own sister didn't know any of his friends?
Yeah, I think that's... I assume that we're going to have to address that at some point in the context of she didn't really know this person.
Which is really upsetting because the girl has been thrown out by her mom and turns out her brother's dead. And apparently she didn't know shit about shit with her brother.
Yeah, and by thrown out, you mean sold?
Well, sure. Yes. Gabriel still is not telling her the whole truth about what happened the night of Gareth's death, what his involvement level is. We still don't know. Elise doesn't know. Now, Gabriel's feeling guilty. Everybody's feeling guilty. We're just having massive moral conundrums left, right, and center.
This is so miscommunication coded.
Very much so.
And I'm like,
Very
if we
much
could
so.
all just have a conversation.
Well, and here's the thing. We have the hindsight now of knowing what it is that he did.
Right.
Because we've read this chunk of chapters. Oh, we didn't say that at the top. This is chapter 1 through 17. Sorry. I should have said that, prefaced that earlier. But knowing what we know now, this is classic miscommunication trope.
Yes.
So he does not fess up again. She asks him the question, what do you know?
Right.
And he says, I don't know nothing about nothing. And she, again, does her signature, diva, storm off.
Yeah.
She's getting quite good at it. I feel like that's kind of all she does. She does a, and that's why I want 4 men. And then away.
Okay.
It's kind of crazy. How many times that almost exact conversation happens?
Our lilac-haired FMC gets away with a lot.
Murder.
A lot.
Literally.
I'm like,
it's crazy.
That would literally never happen to me. But I guess she's got a thick ass and perky tits. And she's like...
And a platinum vagine, apparently. Okay. You got anything else for chapter 2?
Nope.
Okay, great. We'll move right on. Chapter 3. We're back to Elise. So this is the next morning. Ryder is MIA for most of the day. So this is the day after the stripper club fight. Mm-hmm. He is nowhere to be found. And dare I say our girl's getting a little worried about Ryder.
I'm worried about Ryder too.
She's a little worried about him. She has the Leon sick the Mindies on it. Well, she doesn't ask, but Leon takes it upon himself.
Yeah.
He puts the Mindies out to hunt for him, and they don't have any luck. So because Ryder is MIA, that means that Elise is paired with Gabriel for potions class in Ryder's absence. They fight.
Obviously.
That's okay. Yes, and so Elise hunts Ryder down later in the afternoon. He is having a super top secret Lunar Brotherhood meeting to debrief the gang on what happened and what their game plan is. And she sneaks in and she listens in onto the meeting. And and then I put, but really just Bryce. He suggests that the Oscuras should fight amongst themselves. And then they can come in afterwards and take out whoever's left. And frankly, I don't think that's a bad idea. Mm-hmm. I don't hate the plan. I just hate the guy that has the plan.
Yeah.
Therefore, I hate the plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck him.
Fuck him. Fuck his plan. And fuck the horse he rode in on.
Great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That guy is a loser.
He's
I hate
just jealous.
He's so jealous. It's sick. But Ryder says, nay, this plan will not work. I'm not letting them fight it out. We're going in for the big kill right now. We don't totally know why. We find out later. But in the moment, I'm like, I think that's a bad idea. I hate it. But maybe we spin this, Bryce's idea, into someone else's idea. Therefore, it can be a good idea.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of where I landed.
Okay.
So... a big yikes. It's a big yikes. This is also the first reference that we get to the phrase, the clan meeting.
I don't care for that.
And I literally have big yikes. I don't care for this.
Yeah.
There has to, and this is where we're reminded that they are British.
Right.
They're British.
Right.
And that has a very different connotation in the States.
Specifically in our geographic region.
Specifically in the South, that feels bad. And I don't know what other countries know about the verbiage, the clan or clan meetings. So I'm going to give them a pass here. But I would like you to know that I do have to kind of skip over that every time it comes up because it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Sorry, counterpoint to that. Aren't like... in the Scotsmen's, aren't they considered clans? Like when you have your like family chart and
such a great yes, but I don't know that I've ever heard them use
like
the
as a
phrase
clan meeting.
Clan meeting,
correct?
That specifically
Got
really
it.
like. Oop,
I was just trying to give
them. But
them
I hear you, and you're probably not wrong, and I like that. Thank you for the reframing of that.
You're
I needed
welcome
it because that was tough. That was tough.
Yeah,
I didn't care for that.
Yeah.
That's all I've got for chapter 3. Anything else from you?
No, there is, you did not skip over, but we didn't highlight the Eugene exchange on page 31.
Okay.
Poor Eugene, really going through it. And I do think the farther we get into this and the more Eugene is forcing his way into the group, that Eugene is going to be important.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because poor Eugene's roommate is
a griffin.
And we know that griffins
from Zodiac.
Correct. Griffin
Zodiac
poop
reading.
is very corrosive. And
Breaks you out in hives.
yeah, Eugene is having a tough time with some skin irritation. And we come to find out that his Griffin roommate has been using his socks to wipe his ass on. I feel so bad for Eugene.
I need Eugene to like nut up and like fuck somebody up one time. Like that's all it takes.
Just
It's
like sucker punch. Yeah.
Just one time, that's all it takes. And then I'm telling you, listen, I know the bullies. That's all it takes is one time, and then they'll fucking leave you alone and pick on somebody else. He's also not powerful. We know that too.
Correct.
So like
He
I'm just confused.
unfortunately changes
Tiberian
into a rat.
It's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough. It's tough. Anything else you want to know?
No,
for
that was
chapter
the
3?
only thing.
Okay.
We get some sprinkles of Eugene in
I
here.
have some Eugene later too.
In these chapters where I'm like, we're really spending a lot of time on Eugene.
Well, I think we have to a little bit, because if not, it is quite literally the same. Like it's just
Love triangle, love quadrangle, love
5 hexa. Nope.
That this is
Penta.
bad. Pentagon. Pentagon. Love pentagon. Must be love pentagon.
Okay, I don't love it. Okay. So chapter 4, we're bouncing over to Ryder. So now Ryder is immediately, this is post meeting.
Okay.
So he knew that Elise was there the whole time.
Of course he
knew
did.
that she checked, that she,
Because she thinks she's so sneaky
she thinks
vampire.
She thinks she's slick, and she ain't, and he knew. So he like let her in on the meeting, basically.
Because he loves her.
Because he loved her. He confirms that he short sword for a second. Beep 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 beep. He tells Elise about the deal that he has struck with Felix. Again, we the readers knew this, but Elise did not know this. So he tells her all about the deal that Felix made with him to offer up Mariella's location in exchange for Ryder murdering Dante.
Correct.
Hence why he has decided that he cannot allow them to fight it out amongst themselves, because Ryder apparently has no intention of fulfilling this. He wants to capture Felix himself and beat the info out of him. And he's like, yeah, I don't want to do his bidding. I'm not doing his dirty work.
Right.
That's how he's framing it, at least. I'm not going to do his little, bitch ass work for him. I'm going to get the information straight from the source.
Yeah. And I think a little later when we are in class, this is in a different chapter, talking about astral adversaries, and
we'll come back to
yes,
we'll come back to that.
This conversation's important.
And it's also a clue, I think, that like
where we're headed.
Things maybe aren't as they seem.
Correct.
Yeah. Or at least they could be different if they wanted them to be.
Free will.
So he is going to, I already said all of that. Okay, great. So now Elise, or Ryder asks Elise to give him a tattoo.
This is crazy.
Are we still in the basement? Like what's happening? Elise ends up giving a cross tattoo or a X tattoo directly over Ryder's heart, and he makes her do that so that he can feel pain, and while he feels pain, he's comforted by the pain, and that way he feels comfortable enough to share with her basically what happened to him as a child with Mariella, and why it is critical that he murders Mariella.
Now, I know that this is not healthy, but it's also healthier that he is processing his trauma and able to tell somebody. So,
sure.
While Nightshade's a terrible therapist, also, has he learned a tool?
uncomfortable making a
Just saying. A
I
mental
don't know.
health professional, sound off in the comments.
It doesn't feel good. I don't think it's a good thing. I'm sorry the dog is barking downstairs. I'm not sure why. We didn't order dinner, so it's not something being delivered, but unknown. So if you hear him, terribly sorry. It's just life in my house. I have no idea though. I think it might still be bad.
Listen, I don't know. You know how I feel about Ryder. I feel like
understand.
this is growth.
But I was really happy that he told her finally, like, what happened to him.
Yeah.
And Elise has the appropriate response. Like, it's a real bonding moment for them.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that he is sharing this with somebody else. I'm just glad that somebody else knows his trauma.
Correct.
And that he's not holding on to it all by himself.
Yeah.
Who rescues him from Mariella? Or no, he says he escapes.
He breaks himself out.
Okay. So he literally saves himself. We know that his parents are dead, and he's got the aunt, the pseudo, or the, the aunt.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any siblings.
Not as far as we're aware.
Okay. So Leon, Dante are the only ones that have siblings that we know about.
Of the kings.
Of the kings.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to clock and make sure we were right. Okay. Anything else you want to add for chapter 4?
Nope. Are you done? Okay,
That's it.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, sorry. On page 48,
Okay.
if you'll turn to the text.
Yep, I'm here.
Interesting, just like something of interest to note. So we start talking about on 47 about him being tortured by Mariella, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. She'd burn me with fire crystals, freeze my cell, and leave me in it for hours with no clothes on. She'd cut me with a blade made of sun steel and then leave my skin to scar. It was one of the few metals in the world that could leave a permanent mark on Fae. The Fib were the only fuckers permitted to have blades made of it. It was created for killing nymphs.
But the Oscuras always had been
Able to get their hands on anything they wanted. She never went far enough to kill me with any of it, and she healed me anytime I got close. So just interesting. We're like pulling this back with the nymphs. Now we've learned something else.
Yeah.
How did they get it? Who do they have on the payroll?
Yeah.
Etc.
Well, this book we finally get, and I think we are going to get a very big crossover with Zodiac.
Knowing what we know now.
Especially like where we know this chunk of chapters kind of ends.
Yeah.
We get a big, there's potential here to get a lot of like, what's happening on the other side.
Right.
Because again, we are sort of beat over the head here that Alestra is broke as a joke. They're fucked 3 ways to Sunday.
Yep.
People don't want to travel to their city. It's scary. It's giving like a lot of like, no, we don't go there because it is fucking scary.
Right.
And shit is going down.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yes.
Got
agreed. It. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Okay, cool. Chapter 5 is a Gareth POV chapter. Oh boy, Gareth. Gareth is, this set of chapters, he is, say it with me, struggling. It ain't good. He is doing bad, I would say. Gareth is not handling the murder that he witnessed at the Ryder's behest well. He's shitting his pants. Okay. Yeah. So he is, now he has this video that he's taken of Ryder, and he is literally shitting himself because he knows that he's got to turn it over to Dante.
Yep.
And he is like, oh my God, Ryder will quite literally
He's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't.
100%. Dante, of course, sends him a text and says, get your ass over here. I need whatever it is that you got.
Yeah, because you were all hot and bothered for it.
I paid, and I want the goods.
Yeah.
So I'm visualizing schlepping himself over, sweating, nervous, shaking in his little fairy boots. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do here? So he smartly makes Dante do a magical deal and say, I will give this to you, but it can never come back that it was me that gave this to you.
Yep.
And he goes, done. So he gives Dante the video, and boy, chaos ensues from there. But that is the end of the chapter. It's a very short chapter.
Yep.
He turns the video over to Dante. That's all he wrote.
And we are still 11 months.
Still, thank you. I did not clock that. We are still 11. The next several Gareth chapters are all 11 months. We don't because they all happen very fast.
Right.
Like the next 3 Gareth chapters are all like within a day or two.
Quick succession
very,
of each other.
very fast.
And
if not even the same day.
Right.
Like I think the next 2 chapters of his are the same day. Anyway, anything else?
Nope.
Cool. Chapter 6. We're back to Elise. Elise gets a weird message from old Sal. No.
Old Sal is also, I'm calling somebody Old Sal if they're a man. Every time I read it, I know that that's a female character.
Yeah, it's like from Sopranos.
Right. Is it like Old Sally? Is that her name?
I think that we've had this conversation, and yes, I think we landed on that. Her name is Sally.
Okay.
Celestina. Celestina.
Oh.
That's all I got.
Don't we have a Celestina in the other series?
Yeah.
Celes?
I think so. Okay. Something like that.
Okay, sorry.
So old Sal sends over a message about wanting to be there for Elise, and yuck. Okay, so she kind of writes it off, but she's like, but she is kind of the only thing I got. No,
that's so sad.
That is devastating.
Yeah.
Elise goes and has breakfast with Dante. They of course discuss again the brawl at the strip club.
How could we not?
And what Dante plans to do about Felix. And our guy Dante is down in the dumps. He is causing all these storms. He can't. It's just not good. And things go from bad to worse.
Yeah.
Because Kipling Jr. approaches the breakfast table. He pays Elise from her last job that she did for them via a teeny tiny itty bitty spy camera. Mm-hmm. And while he's sitting there, Kipling Jr. gets a call from Kip Sr. And they find out that the Lunar Brotherhood's cache under the school has been broken into.
The tunnels, yeah.
And Dante fucking loses his mind. Goes absolutely feral.
Mm-hmm. I mean, which is understandable.
Sure. And he runs off with the Kiplings to figure out what the fuck what's going on. You know, Elise is like, oh, gee, Dante, I don't know what it could be.
Right.
You know, like, okay. So she goes and finds Ryder, and she's like, he knows. You mean
Gabriel.
I'm so sorry. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Yep. I apologize. She does go find Ryder.
Yep.
And she's like, you want to go fuck with Nightshade? And he's like, abso-fucking-lutely I do, bro. Mm-hmm. So they sneak into Nightshade's office while poor Dante is shitting himself over what has been taken from him.
Yep.
And they break into her office. She plants said teeny tiny spy camera that she got from Kipling Jr., which also I guess we're just over like not needing money anymore. We're fine. We bought some clothes and it's fine now. Okay.
She got enough for that commissary.
They're literally at prison.
They are.
We're talking about Pop-Tarts in the fucking prison yard.
Please, chocolate Pop-Tarts.
You're right. I'm sorry. Chocolate, which are not even the best Pop-Tarts.
No, strawberry unfrosted.
I'm not arguing with you about this again, but we can both agree that the chocolate ones are not the best ones. Disgusting.
I've never had one.
Well, they're gross.
Okay.
It's bad. Anyway, while they're in Nightshade's office planting the little camera because she's obsessed with getting some dirt on Nightshade, she decides to plaster all over her walls. This was brilliant. Mm-hmm. Plaster all over her walls photos of the kid that was murdered at the end of book 1.
They all sort of bleed together.
The kid that got murdered in the scary, creepy cabin.
Correct.
Okay.
The one that
that was at the end.
The
of
nameless kid.
The nameless kid.
Yeah.
And so she plasters photos of him all over and then she writes, I know. And it's creepy and it's awesome and I love it and I'm here for it. And I hope that Nightshade is absolutely pissing herself when she comes in.
Yeah, I can't imagine she opens the door and she's like,
no, not
this
the kid that's not supposed to exist.
This is bad.
It's really bad. She's also such a fucking dope. Like, I can't. She ain't slick. I hate her. Anything else for chapter 6?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Julio. We'll keep going on. Now we are chapter 7. We are back to Dante. Dante is down in the cache and he realizes that what's missing, it's the flash drive with all the blackmail that he has on quite literally everyone. He's like, why didn't I make a copy? Yeah, and that seems crazy. You didn't make a copy, but that's fine. And he, of course, thinks it's Ryder. Just immediately like, Draconias! Like, he's so mad. I could just see him like, no!
Giving Stella.
Yes, exactly. So he pouts. He pitches a huge storm dragon fit.
It's
Storms are raging. He can't control it, so everybody has to suffer because he's mad.
I understand.
I mean, well, that's true. You're right.
It's for the drama.
The drama. So he decides that he needs to go home. He needs to go eat his mom's cooking, and he needs to have a meeting.
A family meeting.
Yeah. So he calls the family in, and he's got a big home cooked meal. He has another really great interaction with Rosalie. Mm-hmm. We love her. I really hope that she's
got to be important. She's been mentioned so many times.
Yes. I'm hoping that we get some more of her. We find out at the meeting that some of the family does not show up, meaning they have deflected to Felix. And Dante is very upset.
The division is divisioning.
Division is divisioning. But while he's in his father's office conducting business like his father, he finds another letter has been sent to the house from Lionel A. Fucks.
Yeah. Get your ass
here.
This is Laria.
This is my favorite. Post haste.
Yeah.
Get your ass here. Pledge allegiance to the Dragons United.
Bend the knee.
Get here and get square. And let's.
And I won't be asking again.
And I'm not asking again.
Yeah.
So I fear Lionel A. Fucks do be showing up soon, or he shows up at Zodiac while Dante is at Zodiac Academy, and
which we'll get to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm jumping ahead a little bit
in the crossover here,
but I fear that might be where it happens. Just a guess.
We'll expound upon that once we get a little further in, because I have a theory.
Okay, I have a little bit of a theory too.
Yeah.
Does it have to do with the one and only Lance Orion? Okay, got it.
It doesn't not have to do with him.
Sure. Okay, so Rosalie is really proving herself, and she pledges her loyalty to Dante over her dad, Felix. So she a real one. She's like, I am your absolute boy. Sign me up. I'm your girl.
Which Felix was an absolute shithead to her.
Oh, he was horrible.
So,
he
can't be expected.
No. But I fear that is going to come up, and Felix is not going to be happy about this transgression.
Pound sand, Felix.
No, literally. Anything else for chapter 7?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Chapter 8. This is an Elise chapter. Here we go. Bryce. This motherfucker. Bryce corners Elise in the woods and threatens her. Basically like, I have a crush on Ryder. Sorry, on Dante. You back up. Get away from him. He's my boy.
He was meant to be my source.
I'm his second, and he should be my source. Okay, he's such a little bitch, okay? I hate him, and he fucking as dipshit Derek says, he can suck a fat one, okay?
That's your new
stem. I love it. He can suck a fat one. Okay. I'm over him.
Okay.
And Elise pretty much tells him that, too. Get fucked, okay?
Yeah.
You're a loser, and I hate you.
I never liked you.
Elise decides that she is going to watch the flash drive in the privacy of the woods. She needs alone time. She's a vampire. She needs her alone time. She's in the woods.
I mean, I get it, but
yeah. But as one is never alone, Ryder in his Slytherin form has been up in the tree watching her watch the tape of him and Professor King. Fucking. Creep. I'm sorry, this is creep.
I mean, he watched all of what she was watching because she'd been there for like an hour.
Yeah, so he's just
Can I tell you what I'm picturing? Because he is described as being in a much smaller snake form than we've seen him in his true basilisk form.
I hope that you're going to say that you're visualizing the snake from Jungle Book.
Exactly.
Yes!
Exactly.
Because that is exactly what I was seeing.
Okay,
too.
Great. We aligned.
The brain cell united for that one.
Perfect.
Great. So he creeps up on her and he's like, I've been watching you and your tits for an hour. It's such a dumb.
I love him, but I understand.
Stupid.
He was like, the view was good from up here. Hey.
Because our girl Elise is never wearing a bra. Never.
I imagine that she's running around in like our early 2000s tank tops with the shelf bras in them where you're just flopping around.
Shelf bra. I see, and I'm going 90s, like spaghetti strap, no bra.
No
like
bra.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what I was visualizing.
Interesting.
But
Okay.
maybe. Who's to say? Who's to say?
I'm just imagining that in like a schoolgirl skirt, like a pleated skirt, tennis skirt vibes, you know?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. So she fesses up to Ryder that she is the one that stole the flash drive. It really wasn't her. It was Gabriel on her behalf. But alas,
Semantics.
So now Gabriel knows, obviously, because he's the one that stole it. She knows, and Ryder, at this point, might as well tell everybody. Like, okay.
Don't worry, she'll get to it.
Right. I mean, this is so stupid. Literally, she can't keep a secret to save her life. And honestly, most relatable thing about her. So, and that's all you get for chapter 8.
Yep.
Chapter 9, we bounce over to Leon. It's our first Leon chapter of
Lover
the book.
boy.
Lover boy. He is in Professor Rayburn's class, and this chapter was fascinating because I'm gonna have you're gonna have to do some things here because this was a lot of info.
Where am I?
We'll just start with turn to page 109.
109. Hold, please, caller.
Just get ready. This is all about the Elysian mates.
Okay.
So, we get the lesson from Professor Rayburn about Kismet's theory. Which
Correct.
I gotta give it to him. Tiny claps. Kismet's theory. This was very good.
Who Kismet? I don't know, but I like it.
Well, it was Kismet. Like,
I know,
but
like,
it was very catchy. It was very clever. I liked this. But they talk a lot about Elysian mates and people who have denied their Elysian mates and chosen to be star-crossed lovers. We find out that there's only ever been 4 known
Star-crossed.
Thank you. Star-crossed lover situations that
Which
are
is when
documented.
you reject the bond.
Correct. Yes. And of course, Gabriel is the one asking a lot of questions about this.
Correct.
What if your mate dies? What if what if you're the one that rejects the bond and what happens? Now, what's interesting is they talk about this known case where a woman refuses her bond because her Elysian mate murdered her dad.
Correct.
Which is giving awfully close to what maybe not has happened for Elise and Gabriel.
Right.
Now, there's also a line in here where this is, of course, from Bryce. This is on page 109. Mm-hmm. What if you choose your Elysian mate, but you don't want them anymore because a fine piece of ass comes along?
Yep.
Bryce Corvus ass, receiving a high five from his absolute bro. Loser.
Twat monkey.
Twat monkey.
It was incredible.
And Rayburn says, stupid question. You would never want anyone else once you were bonded with your mate. It's unheard of.
Right.
So that little line right there makes me wonder. I fear Gabriel and Elise are not Elysian mates. I think maybe that was it. Or, special girl.
Correct. That's
she
where I
will
went.
have 4 Elysian mates.
Yes, or that we know that she's immune to some things.
Sure, like
so perhaps that not all of the rules apply to her, right?
Oh,
she's
great
special.
call.
So
Great
maybe
call.
he is her Elysian mate, but she's not bound fully. Like he's bound to her, but she's not bound to him.
Great call. Maybe so. Anyway, I just clocked that and I just thought that was interesting. But this is where Gabriel, our smarty smart pants, comes in with a great line. He goes, but we have so little data on being star-crossed. How do we know that for sure?
Right.
And Professor Rayburn says, fair point, Mr. Knox. Kismet tried to answer just that by comparing other star bonds to Elysian mates. For example, astral adversaries, who are mortal enemies driven together by the stars to clash over and over. They have been known to be asked a question of fate, too.
Right. And then it goes on to say, yes, on occasion, very rarely, there have been astral adversaries brought together under the stars, not to be bonded, but to be unbonded, to break the powerful urge to destroy one another that feasts on them day in and day out. It seems these adversaries must undergo their own tests to reach this destination, acting out in kindness to each other instead of cruelty, despite their natures driving them against one another. Kismet theorized the rarity of this happening was because hate is such a potent emotion that it can taint one's being. It can corrupt even the most kind-hearted of Fae. So for two adversaries to overcome their bond, they would have to want to do so very powerfully indeed. And what do we know that these boys both want?
Elise.
Correct.
Right. So now I fear new theory has entered the chat is that maybe they don't fuck her together to break the curse.
They do it under the moon.
Correct. And they like basically squash their beef, bury the hatchet, however you want to say it, in the astral adversary bond between the two of them. And we can all move on and be a happy pentagonal couple. Nope.
Some geometric shape.
Yeah. Together. So, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of info here, and I think that we will need to carry this over to when we return back to Zodiac.
Yeah.
Feels important.
Yep.
Okay. So, after class, Leon and Elise make a sex tape for Dante.
Because he can't enjoy her, so he can watch.
So Leon role plays as Dante,
which is crazy.
And they film it.
Yep.
And then they send it to Dante to watch later.
Yep.
And that is how the chapter ends. Great. We bounce over to Elise in chapter 10. Elise watches Dante receive the text of the video that she and Leon made together.
Right. Because they want to watch him watch them.
Yeah. He opens it up, of course, in like a group because he doesn't know what it is. And then immediately like closes it out.
He's like, oh, that's not.
And I got to be honest with you, this has not come back up again, and I'm devastated by that. And that's all we get of that, which I think is a real loss, a real miss.
A miss for us, the reader.
Miss for me, the reader. And Dante. I mean, I'm guessing he watches it a few times.
Yeah, that feels like real spank bank material.
100%. Eugene asks Elise on a friend movie date. It's very fun. It's very funny. Leon says, I don't fucking think so. And Elise goes, no, he's my friend. And our guy, best friends.
Best friends forever.
Together forever.
We're touching.
Something and something. Best friends. You remember that little clip from TikTok like 3 or 4 years ago?
Is that from like the Backyardigans?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Together forever. And then they say,
were we doing
Leon and Dante, best friends.
That was the same era as we were
chopping
through the bush. On and on we push. Yeah. That was a time to be alive, man.
Okay. Okay, Eugene asks on the friend date. She says, sure, they will work out the details later. I fear the details will never be worked out. I don't think the friend date will ever happen. Cindy Pooh shows up to ruin everybody's day, as she is one to do. And it finally happens. The beatdown of all beatdowns happens. Elise chases her back to Cindy's room, absolutely puts a whoop ass on this bitch. And she finds behind a curtain in her dorm room, Cindy Lou. Turns out she's a stalker, weirdo, freak.
She's got a shrine.
She has a shrine built to Dante, and it is creepy. And it is weird. There are candles. There are spy-like photos of him. There's a locket of his hair and the ring, his dad's missing ring. And Dante loses it. Although he forgives her awfully fucking fast. But that's neither here nor there. But he freaks out. Dante and Leon follow Elise back up to the room. They witness the end of the fight. They see the shrine. Of course, Leo takes a photo for Facebook. Because he is our,
yes,
he is our Fae
reporter on the ground.
That's right. He's our Facebook general. Takes a photo, and they're like, "Oh, you're a freak," and they burn it, and then they leave Cindy Pooh crying in the corner.
So the only other thing in this chapter that I thought was interesting is they talk on page 126. We talk about bedazzlement. So Cindy
Thank
Lou,
you so much. I did miss writing this down. Yes.
Yeah. So Cindy Lou accuses Elise of using a highly illegal form of coercion, if you will, called bedazzlement, in which she would spell them to do her bidding. And I don't think we're done with bedazzlement.
No.
And
someone else we know might be being bedazzled.
Correct.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm sort of wondering if maybe our boy Gareth was a little bit bedazzled by Cindy Lou.
But okay, if that's the case, why wouldn't Cindy Lou bedazzle Dante?
That's a great question.
So,
who else do you think could be being bedazzled?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
And maybe not here. Maybe in Zodiac.
Got it.
Something to think about.
Okay.
It's also apparently highly illegal.
Yeah.
And a big fucking no-no, but apparently very hard to prove.
Right. And Elise was aware of it because some of the dancers at the club might have been using that.
And I think that's fine.
I love that. Make your dollar, girl.
I love it. I think that's totally acceptable. Okay. Chapter 11, we're back to Gareth. Okay, so this is directly after Gareth has given the sex tape of Professor King and Ryder to Dante. Dante immediately posted on Facebook. It goes viral. I don't know another word for that, but it goes absolutely viral on Facebook. And immediately, bing bong, Professor Grayshine or Principal Grayshine comes over the intercom and asks for Ryder and Professor King to my office immediately. And the fibs show up. So we got the fib involved because now this is, a sex crime against a child.
Mm-hmm.
And we see the whole school watches it all go down. King is power shamed.
Yep.
Her powers are like snuffed out.
Yep, stripped.
And she is immediately arrested.
Yeah.
And that, and I have written down here, Gareth continues to shit himself over getting caught. So now he's in it with everybody.
Yeah.
He is in deep shit with Gabriel because he's blackmailing Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
He's now blackmailing Ryder. And Dante knows about it. We're fucked 3 ways to Sunday if you're Gareth. And frankly, they could all have killed him. And it would be like, yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anything else for this Gareth chapter?
No, the only thing we end on is Ryder sends him a note and says, Gareth, hey, you're going to figure out who made this tape. You're going to get to the bottom of it.
So we got to find a patsy.
Correct.
To take the fall.
Who do you think it could be?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay.
Chapter 12, we're over to Gabriel. Gabriel meets with Bill. Bill is really nice to Gabriel in his Bill-like way.
Yep.
And he tells him, if I had a son, I'd want him to be like you.
Which is sweet.
And it was very sweet. And Gabriel says one of the most heartbreaking things in the whole book, which is, no one has ever said anything so nice to me. And that was pretty fucking devastating. Bill gives him the file on Lorenzo Oscura. Reminder, Lorenzo was the cousin of Dante who was excommunicated. Gareth is in Gareth's timeline. Gareth is trying to befriend him. In our timeline, Elise kind of murdered him.
Yeah, he murked himself with the ice pick.
Sure, while he was high on the kill blaze.
Yeah.
But she beat the shit out of him beforehand.
Sure did.
Bill also advises Gabriel, I think you need to tell Elise what you know about the night of Gareth's murder, because you obviously care about her, and I think you need to probably go ahead and fess up.
Mm-hmm.
He's not really having it, but also he kind of takes Bill's advice into consideration.
Yep.
He is flying back to campus with the file on Lorenzo, and he has a vision mid-flight about a raven-haired fae cutting their arm in a dark place.
It's giving...
It's Darius. From Zodiac Academy.
Wait. Yes, in the caves. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I was like, Darius in this timeline. Yeah.
I says, is this Darius because he has black hair?
Yeah.
Because the other option is Lance, but Lance doesn't have dark hair.
Right.
So I'm
guessing it's and Gabriel mentions he does not recognize the guy at all. And we also know that his visions aren't necessarily like happening right now.
Right.
So
They are
this
both
could be in the future,
present and past and
and
future.
Right. So I'm surmising
That's what I
it
said.
was Darius.
Yeah.
Okay. Gabriel has Elise meet him on the roof again, and he shows her the file on the Lorenzo because he's like, I think I have something that might be helpful. Check this out. And Elise immediately goes, oh, that was me. I killed him. Mm-hmm. Just immediately cops to it. Okay. And Gabe is a little deflated because he's like, well, this doesn't help. Okay, well, fuck me. This doesn't mean anything then.
Right.
And tosses it. And he finally is like, okay, I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the truth about what I know about your brother the night that he died.
Right.
And it turns out that Gabriel does find out that Gareth is the one blackmailing him in that timeline.
Yep.
And that he beat the absolute shit out of him and left him basically tied up and defenseless in the courtyard on campus.
Right.
But alive.
Right.
Critically alive.
Yes.
But leaves him there defenseless and tied up. And Elise is not mad.
Yeah, this was interesting. She was like, well, he would have healed himself if given enough time.
Well, right. And she's like, my brother was a powerful fae.
Yeah.
You didn't kill him. You beat the shit out of him. And frankly, he was blackmailing you. It was the fae thing to do. It'd be weird if you didn't beat him up.
Yeah.
And then she immediately fucks him. Gabriel.
I don't know that would have been my response.
It was crazy. But to her, that was like, oh, well, you didn't kill him. Great.
Yeah, she's relieved that
She's
she
like,
can mark
oh
him
my
off the
God,
list.
I can mark you off the list and I can fuck you.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Check, please.
And he's like, oh, so we are mates.
Oh, okay. So he takes away from this interaction. Great. She's with me. I'm with her. We're together. That's it. Everybody else can get fucked, and we're together now.
These other boys that she's been toying with are done.
He doesn't bring it up because he just thinks that she's like finally like,
no. In his head,
we're mates.
The mating bond has snapped into place.
That's all for chapter 12.
I think we have some miscommunication.
Chapter 13, we are over to Elise again. We have a really nice catch up with Professor Titan. If he turns out to be bad, I'm going to be really upset.
Yeah, I
don't think that he is, but I'm going to be really upset. If I'm going to really have gotten hoodwinked here if he is bad. Yeah. Okay. It was really sweet. He tells her that he really wants her to have some friends. Let's work on that. Some girlfriends that you're not trying to fuck.
Yeah.
Let's try to work on that.
Yeah, you seem to have the boys.
The boys are not the problem.
Those boxes have been ticked.
Let's get some lady friends. Numerology book. Clocked it. Just wanted to make note of that it's mentioned again. They talk about the pitball game the next day versus Sunrise Academy. And that's really it. And then we jump to the next morning. Still in Elise's timeline. And oh my God, Professor Titan shows up with a little banner with her name on it.
Sweet.
Oh my God.
The nicer he is, the more I'm worried.
I'm scared. They win. They beat that Sunrise Academy ass, and now they're gonna get to play Zodiac in the finals. Woo!
And Gabriel shows up at the match.
I'm
not so sorry.
I'm not there yet. So we get to play. We'll play Zodiac now in the finals, which is fun. Which means we'll get to see Lance O'Brien again. And Gabriel comes to the part. He's the prettiest girl at the party. Gabriel comes to the match. He watches, and he's very proud of our girl. And Elise is like, "Oh, I'm glad he's here. Like, oh, cute." They have a really nice little moment in public. They have a big makeout, big kiss. It's very cute. Dante and Leo are like, what? Like they're a fucking cartoon character out there. And I'm like, yeah, boys, hello. Like,
but I guess from their POV, she hates him.
Sure. And they're like, what do you mean? There's a fourth guy in the mix. I mean, they are absolutely losing their minds. And Gabriel's like, the fuck's the problem? She's my mate. So like, fuck off. She's with me, boys. And Elise is, no. I like all four of you boys. And all four of my boyfriends will be boyfriends.
Or none of you will have
me. And again,
me.
Cue the Diva Storm off. Yet again. It's so crazy. And I just have written down, everyone's mad.
They all stay mad.
Okay.
But again, a miscommunication. If we had just talked for a second after we post-coitus, we could have determined.
Can't. No talk.
Okay.
More fuck, less talk. All right, chapter 14. So post her fight with this trio, she seeks refuge in the arms of Ryder.
My guy.
Okay. Ryder is in there. He's, fucking with his little potions, his little potion kit in there. I don't know what the fuck he's making.
It's giving like Unabomber.
It truly. And of course he fucks up and because Elise like startles him.
Yeah.
And blows his desk up, and we're gonna try to be mad, but of course we're not, because it's Elise. We let him in. Man, he is down bad for our girl. He's down bad for our girl. And he's like, oh, tell me everything. Why are we mad? And she's like, oh, are you over it that I want other men? And he goes, I mean, I guess. Like, it's the most, I guess, if it's going to get me laid, answer I've ever heard.
I mean.
So, yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Where am I at here? Oh, I said she vibe fucks Dante. In this scene.
Oh, yeah. Well.
The vibe fuck. I'm sorry.
Ryder.
I have Dante and I meant Ryder.
He vibe fucks her.
Sure. Yeah. He vibe fucks her.
Because she's like, hey, so you really want me? Like, tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
And he's like, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Turns out he'd been buying some things.
Correct. He's been stocking on some supplies.
I love it.
I like a prepared man. And she says, well, if you really want me, we've managed to figure out some workarounds, this little like deal.
And he's like, what do you mean? You've worked around with it. Anyway. Yeah.
And so then into the vibrator.
So he vibe fucks her.
I loved it.
Yeah, it's great. Bryce, they have a nice moment. They cuddle. It's cute. And he's like, do I like to be hugged? It's so sad. Truly.
I love him.
Okay. The next day, Bryce is being a little bitch yet again and tries to hook Ryder up with some other girls who have no pain tolerance no pain threshold.
And DTF.
And the other one is just like literally down for whatever.
Yeah, because they're new recruits.
They're new recruits.
Plebes.
And they're teeny tiny skirts and they're little teeny tiny camis, hoes. It's not their fault, honestly. I mean, I kind of get it. But, like, Bryce, you're being a fucker. Stop it, okay? Stop.
Yeah.
It's not
Bryce's
cool.
fault.
And I just and Ryder lets him know.
He said, nah.
Who and what I'm fucking is none of your goddamn business. If you bring it up again, I will literally, like, crunch all the bones in your body.
Period.
Hey, and then I have a huge all caps. When is this dumbass deal going to end between Ryder and Dante, though? For real, like I'm getting blue balls over here. This is crazy.
I think that was crazy. I think
it's getting crazy.
I think that we have to undo it under the light of the moon.
Oh my god, this is killing me. Truly. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay, great. Chapter 15. This is Elise's POV. Elise is continuing to follow Nightshade around. She finally figures out that she's gonna have to like follow her. Like, she's not getting shit on her little spy kids camera, okay? And she follows her into the bathroom in the cafeteria, and we find out that there is a layer beneath the bathroom. And this is your Hogwarts alert. It's giving Moaning Myrtle in the bathroom. Okay, give me a fucking
We've
break.
got to go
Chamber
through the mirror.
Secrets.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go down the stairs in the bathroom, and she finds a secret Killblaze lab.
Yeah.
Under the school. She of course sneaks in, and she overhears a convo between Nightshade and Cardmaster. Cardmaster's still doing the weird thing where they're
all genders,
all
ages,
things, like doing the weird voice. Whoa, sorry. Voice modification. I'm sorry, that was my fault. Voice modification. So she's got no idea who the fuck it is. Like, whatever. But she overhears a convo. She overhears the conversation with them. And they are discussing, Cardmaster and Nightshade are discussing if Nightshade is having any issues with the vampire. And she says, no, not in a while. But nothing since the last time or whatever. They're talking about Bryce, right?
Have to be.
It's Bryce.
At least in the second part when Cardmaster is asking Nightshade, have you managed to locate your mystery wallpaper artist? Vampire, I suppose that maybe we don't know something about Bryce. Like, there are other vampires at the school, but I imagine
I think it's Bryce.
About Elise.
Oh, you think the vampire they're talking about is Elise?
I don't know.
Oh, I think they're talking about Bryce.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I think that that's the vampire that they're referencing. He's really the only other prominent one. And he's got like a real bug up his ass right now about getting Elise away from Ryder for some well, we know for the reason why, but like also I think there's ulterior motives here.
Okay.
So that's
but
why
would why would that be a problem for Nightshade?
Well, I think Nightshade has him working for her.
Oh, I see.
I think she's got some dirt on Bryce because she's the school counselor and she's got him like spying for her or something.
Okay.
And part of it is to keep Elise away from Ryder.
Okay.
It is like Bryce's job.
Yeah.
That's my surmation. What is the word?
Summary?
Nope. Like when you surmise something?
Yeah. I don't.
Okay. That's what I'm guessing.
Okay.
Great. So
inferring?
It's fine. I'm past it now. So she sees the Killblaze. This shit is crazy. Mm-hmm. She also makes a comment about all Killblazes like made in the same place because it's all like chemically exactly the same.
Right.
So she decides that the best option is to blow the lab up. And in theory, I love this plan.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. I guess it does the job. I guess it does what it needs to do essentially.
Does blowing it up? It's sort of like when you burn a marijuana field.
Oh, you get high?
Yeah.
Great question. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess no. It's like when a meth house explodes, is my guess. People around don't get high.
Got it.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Okay.
She runs out. She escapes barely. She gets burnt pretty badly on her back, but she runs for the boathouse, which seems weird to me. But I guess she doesn't want anybody to know that she's the one that blew the lab up, right? So she runs to the boathouse. That is where Dante is there, of course, in his, moody, broody self.
Right.
And he's like, holy shit, what happened to you? He heals her. He gives her some comfort. He tells her that he loves her in Fatalian. Mm-hmm. It's very cute. And she confesses to him that she is the one who stole the flash drive.
And he's not mad.
Because
he trusts her.
That she had a good reason. Did you have a good reason? She goes, yeah. And he goes, then it's fine.
He also invites her to her birthday party. Birthday party,
that's what I have written down. I said he's not mad at her. He invites her to his birthday party with Leon, and Leon is going to be the cover story for them. Leon is going to come as well, and his family, because they're tight. The Knights and the Oscuras are friendly, so she's going to be Leon's date, quote unquote, to the party, but really she's going to be Dante's date. It's very sweet. And she of course tells him that there was a Killblaze lab under the school,
which is why she's burned up. Yeah.
And he's like, okay. And we seem to skirt past that very quickly, but okay. Chapter 16, Leon. It's the next day. The school is under renovations because we can't figure, who blew the Killblaze lab up. Grayshine's got no fucking clue. He's a goddamn clown out here. They're working on rebuilding the bathroom in part of the cafeteria. Everybody's miffed about it. Leon especially is in a foul mood to start off, and he ends up having a complete and total meltdown in potions class because Grayshine also makes an announcement that morning that Zodiac Academy has decided that they want to do an exchange program with their school. So they're going to send 5 students from Zodiac and 5 students from Aurora Academy. They're going to switch places for a whole week, and but you're going to go by ranking or PowerPoints. Mm-hmm. And so Grayshine announces the power rankings. Gabriel, of course, is number 1, apparently by a landslide.
Yep.
Dante and Ryder toggle back and forth between 2nd and 3rd place all the time, and then 4th and 5th place are fuckers we've never heard of, and it doesn't matter. But Leon has a complete freak out in class. I wanted to go to Aurora or to Zodiac Academy, Daddy. Make it happen. Why didn't I get invited? It's giving Veruca at meltdown at Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Okay,
Daddy, but I want a golden ticket, Daddy.
I wanted a golden ticket, Dad. I mean, he loses it, busts out into his order form. Elise hops on his back to try and chill him out. They go for a little run to cool off, but he is fucking pissed.
Yeah.
He is pissed that he doesn't get it because he wants to see Zodiac Academy. Because our guy Leon is a bougie little bitch. He wants to have brunch with the Zodiac Academy children. He's
a basic bitch,
oh my God,
and I love it.
So funny. So, his absolute boy, Dante, comes through in the clutch. Leon calms down. Dante and Elise go to his room, and they're like, come on. What does he call him? Fratello?
Fratello. That's brother.
Yeah, brosif, bruh. My bro Chacho. I got you. Come on, we're going to get this taken care of. They bebop their asses right down to Grayshine's office. They walk in and they basically say, hey, he's going and so is Elise. That's essentially what happens. And Grayshine is too scared and he goes, okay, fellas, no problemo. Bing bong. And that's what happens. So now Elise and her 4 boys are off to see the wizard.
Yeah, Elise didn't
Zodiac.
know that he was going to ask for her
she
to
didn't
go.
give a shit about going.
But he was like,
yeah.
the 3 of us in a hotel room for a week.
Abso-fucking-fruitly. So now we're off to, our field trip to Zodiac Academy. That's going to be fun. Which is now where I think Lionel A. Crux may step in and tell Dante, get the fucking line.
Yeah, I'm also curious when we get the exchange student chapters, like what the Zodiac Academy boys gonna do, boys and girls gonna do when they get to
Lance is one of them, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So Lance will be at Aurora Academy.
Right.
Can't wait for that. But the problem is all of our people that we have POV chapter from aren't going to be there to tell us what he's up to.
Right.
So I will be really curious to see, unless, of course, something goes horribly wrong.
And somebody doesn't go.
And Aurora Academy kids go to Zodiac, but the Zodiac kids are like, fuck this, I'm going to Aurora Academy.
Yeah.
Which I could see happening.
Right.
Or they go to Aurora Academy for one day and they come back and they're like, hey, why'd you send us to a prison camp?
Right.
Anyway, yeah. Anything else from this chapter?
Nope.
Okay, our final chapter for this evening, chapter 17, Gareth POV chapter. This scene was so crazy. Gareth is hoisted at Dante's party. I'm saying right now, if you are as scared as you claim you are,
You're not getting
getting wasted because you're going to be too fucking scared that you're going to say
right.
something. Anyway, Gareth is absolutely wasted. He accidentally makes out with Dante. That was weird. I don't know. He thought it was Cindy Lou and it was Dante. And Dante was like, not my type, guy. It was weird.
No, it was Leo. He accidentally makes out with Leo.
Oh, I thought it was Dante with the dark hair.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Leo falls on him.
Okay, he's got the long hair. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Anyway, he announces he wants to do something huge, bro, like something no one's ever done before. So he and Leon slip off into the night to go do something dumb.
Well, and he wants to do that because Cindy Lou is making eyes at Dante.
Watching. He wants to impress his girl.
Well, she's like obsessed with Dante, and he's like, well, I gotta do something bigger.
I gotta do something cool. Huge.
Yeah.
I gotta show her my dick is bigger. It's so stupid. She's not even there to see it. That's what are you talking about?
We're gonna take a video.
The only one that's gonna see is fucking Leon's dumbass. This is so stupid. Anyway.
We could have just conjured something at that point.
Also, we could have just faked it.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, conjure it up. Make it up.
Anyway, they go to the weeping well. He crawls down there and finds some creepy shit down there. I don't know what it is. It's weird. It's in the muck and mud. There's a hidden door.
Something's
really
living
sure
down
what happened. And he airlifts himself out and runs away. I literally have weird chapter.
Yeah.
Is that person in the well important?
I guess we're going to have to go back.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like a tunnel that's connected to another tunnel that's in the cache?
What's it guarding?
I don't know what's going on, but it was weird, and I'm like, okay. 2 drunk dumbasses doing something stupid.
Listen. Well, things we know. We're going to
the cottage.
I'm mentally still at the cottage.
Going to the cottage. We're going to Zodiac.
We're going to Zodiac Academy.
Love it.
We know that Lionel Afux has it out for our boy Dante because he is not bending the knee. Mm-hmm. That's going to be a problem. Mm-hmm. We now know that Nightshade and King Cardmaster, King Card person, we are seemingly without Killblaze. Gonna be a problem.
Big problem.
And
we don't have a lab anymore to make any
more of it. Right. So hopefully somebody got that recipe stored up in their brain, their Nagarino.
Well, you know who that is. Ryder. Because he knows how to make everything.
Well, I was thinking on Team Bad Guy.
Well,
yeah. Are you...
No, I'm just saying he does know how to make it.
Right.
I'm just stating, but we're just stating things we know.
Okay, and now we seemingly have an answer to how we undo the astral adversaries portion of the book.
That's right. And I think your statement you made earlier can't be underscored enough. I think this is a really good pickup that you made about how Elise is, she is immune to the lion charm, the charisma.
Right.
She seems to be immune to some other things, and I think you are onto something there that she might be immune to some, if not all, of the Elysian mate rules.
Right. The influences.
That was a really, I did not catch. That's really good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's very kind.
Good. Yeah, that was good.
Listen, even a blind squirrel catches a nut.
Yeah.
Is that the saying?
Finds a nut, but yeah.
Sure. Broken clocks right twice a day.
Sure. So I think that was really good. I think we've got a path forward now for how Dante and Ryder kind of bury the hatchet. I'm also seeing that they may perhaps team up to take Felix down. Mm-hmm. Is also where
inside job.
Right. So I think that might be coming. I think Bryce is a bad guy. I think Bryce has been corrupted as being blackmailed, is doing some shit that he ain't supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. With the Cardmaster, with Nightshade, and who the fuck is Cardmaster? Who is, any guesses at all at this point?
I don't know. It's going to be somebody that we're going to be like, oh, we should have guessed that.
Is it Eugene Dipper?
I don't want it to be Eugene. No, I'm more concerned it's going to be like Titan.
That's going to hurt. That's going to really hurt. I do kind of suspect it might be another teacher. For some reason, I get the feeling it has to be somebody older.
Yeah.
But why?
I don't know.
It doesn't have to be.
Well, it depends on... They are leading us to believe that this card master situation's been going on for quite some time.
Right.
So
you've got Titan, Rayburn, Professor Mars, Grayshine, Nightshade. Those are the professors that
we know it's not Nightshade.
Oh, and we've got the other professor that helps Gabriel with the sight. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
The one that we thought was like Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name. So we've got a few options in terms of professors.
Yeah, we know it's not Nightshade. That's the only person we can rule out.
Correct. So, and we don't think it's any of the boys.
Oh, you mean our kings?
Yeah, the campus kings. I don't think it's any of them.
I agree with that statement. I don't know.
Is it Eugene?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think Eugene is going to be for Team Good Guy, and he's going to come in clutch for us.
Okay, but why? He's been shat on this whole time, and maybe he was like maybe the loser, Revenge of the Nerds, and it turns out he was really the mastermind.
I mean, maybe.
I kind of like that theory. It's so stupid, but I kind of like it.
Why would he care to be friends with Elise then?
Keep your enemies close.
She's not an enemy to him.
Yeah, but we need her somehow. We got to keep tabs on her.
I think that he's going to be, we know that he's powerful. I think he's going to come back strong, and we're going to need him in a
maybe
linchpin.
Really quickly before we wrap up here, one other thing too. Lainey invited her out to the new club.
Correct.
Kind of randomly. We didn't mention it earlier, but I want to put a pin in that. Of I clocked it. It seemed weird, and I think maybe something might come of that. That seemed odd.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's all.
I want her to have a friend.
I do too, but I'm worried she might not.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope. Next chapters are 18 through
32, I think.
I think that sounds right.
Yeah.
Tommy will put the next chapter chunk at the bottom here.
That's right. And we will see you next Friday for the next set of chapters.
Yes.
Make sure to follow us on all the social platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Apple for listening, YouTube for viewing, of course, TikTok. Instagram,
at The Story Is Pod. You can follow me. I'm at That's Katie Mitchell.
I'm so sorry. And me, I am 8Ace8.
Yep, you can follow us there for some riveting content of our daily lives. If you want to follow us, that would be great. And if you don't, that's cool too. But please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow on all the platforms. It really, really, really helps.
Yep.
We are inching our way very close to being big time podcasters, you guys. So
dozens.
every follow, every subscribe counts. We appreciate you following along. And until next time, go read your book.